headed north on the AT from Winding Stair Gap. There's a beautiful waterfall back there. And before I go, whenever I see these signs, I like to take a picture of the actual map of this area. That way if I ever get lost, I could just refer back to that. And I like to take a picture of any like emergency numbers if they have them. So this one is just 911, but sometimes they'll have like non-emergency numbers that I take pictures of too. And I'm gonna head on now. Here's the first campsite you come to right after Winding Stair Gap going north. It is the Moore Creek. Looks like maybe like 3 or 4 good spots. Looks like a water source. So I was gonna take a rest right there. I didn't buckle this, I'll buckle it in a minute. And I don't know if you can hear that, but that tree above me started creaking and sounded like it started cracking. So I'm like, maybe I won't stop there. Losing the shade, but maybe I will carry on and find a better spot to stop. Take a short little break, maybe have like a little snack. Looks like it goes uphill for a while. Put this away so I can finish snapping up my shoulder straps. Sitting for a lunch break. Well, I sort of already had like brunch, so this is like a snack break. Had my beech nut fruities that I got from the baby food section. It's a 1/3 banana, 1/4 apple, 3/4 strawberry. It's pretty good. That's all that's in it. Banana, apple, strawberry, lemon juice concentrate. Yeah, I'll give you a little bit of fruits. I mean, it's a little heavy, but once it's not like too bad. The trash isn't. Maybe like this plastic thing, but it's doable. They also make sort of pouches like this for applesauce, and they make pouches like this. Well, they also make yogurt. Haven't seen any yogurt yet here. And then they do like a adult version of it. I think it's more expensive, but it's like chia seed. It's been a long time since I've had it. It's like chia seed and some other stuff in it. But those are a good alternative to, you know, same old hiker food all the time. A little windy today. Maybe a little bit more than windy. Secret is don't look up too much. See all the trees just swaying. So I have that fear that that tree is gonna fall on me. I think I'm gonna eat like a few more snacks and then I'm gonna continue. We're gonna walk up this way and it looks like it goes maybe uphill. I can't tell if it goes along the ridge line for a while or if it goes uphill again. I think I'm supposed to see my first bulb today. We'll see. See what happens. So I'm up from my break. I've gone a little while. It was extremely windy back there and I don't have like a windscreen, my GoPro, so I thought, you know, I didn't want you guys to get all that wind. I still get some. I apologize for that. So I think I have like 2 hours left of filming on my micro SD card. I meant to look at the store today to see if they had ones I could buy, and it completely slipped my mind. So I'm hoping I have enough until the next town and maybe I could pick up another one. I think these like 128 cards film around 5 hours in 1080. I think it's like a little over 5 hours. and I think I have like 2 hours left. There's a few videos I need to go through and delete because I didn't realize I had it on when I stuck it in my pocket. So, I mean, that took like 10 minutes or so. So, I'll go through and delete that. I did switch out some things today. I picked up my GoPro clip. Bag's a little heavy today. And my extra GoPro battery. And then I went to Outdoor 76. So at first I looked online and it looked like it was just a clothing shop, so I wasn't going to go there. And then I found out they have all sorts of gear. So I went to, didn't open till 10, and my family came by and then they took me to the shop. And I switched out my foam pad for a, hope you're not getting a lot of wind noise. I switched, well, I'll wait a second. I switched out my foam pad to a big, I think it's a big Agnes inflatable pad, which is at a 4.5 rating. My foam pad was like at a 2.5. So hopefully this is going to keep me a little warmer and more comfortable. I've slept over 100 miles on that foam pad and it worked. But like at around 3 a.m. I'm usually like a turn to my side, and around 3 a.m. I start to get uncomfortable, so hoping this will solve all that. It's a little heavier than my foam pad, maybe like, I think it's like 6 ounces more. So I did shed I kept my puppy, but I shedded my hoodie. Make sure there's nobody behind me. Okay. I shedded my hoodie just because if it's hot and it starts raining, I really don't have, I feel like I keep dropping stuff, but this is rock. I really don't have the space in my bag to keep everything dry. So I got rid of that, but I kept my puffy, my raincoat, base layer, and my shirt. So I'm hoping that keeps me warm. Still have the Smokies to go through, and that could get quite cold. So here's the trail right now. Kind of feeling that I got rid of a little bit more food before I took off. It was just too heavy. But I think I'm feeling it a little bit on my back right now. Get me a little stronger, right? That way when I ditch my winter gear, hopefully I'll be zooming. It's warm today, but that wind feels nice. It's like a cool breeze. So it's like a perfect temperature. Not too hot, not too cold, or when you get too hot, then the breeze comes, cools you down. It's nice. I think I'll be climbing this. I think I have like 2 miles left to go. I don't see any bald yet, so I got information from a trail angel. He said you get a pretty 360 view after winding stair gap. So hoping he's talking about this section. We'll see. Made it to the Silver Bald shelter. Still don't see a bald. A lot of trees. So if I'm not wrong, bald is like the top. It has no trees anywhere. Just like a bald. Bald mountain. So we're gonna go back here. See if there's anybody back here. It's not too late in the day, but this might be my last stop today. Look at the maps. I saw some cool like historic sites and stuff coming up, and if that's further down the trail, I might do that tomorrow so I can explore it a little bit more, have some extra time. I didn't get on trail till like 11:30 today, so it was like a late start, but we'll see what's down here. I'll tell you one thing, it's a long walk to this shelter. Still not there. I think I've circled the mountain already. Hopefully it's coming up soon. Yeah, we'll see. Made it to the shelter. This is what this shelter looks like. Kind of closer to the ground. This table. Cook on. You've got these things hanging here. So a lot of people I've noticed is putting their bear bags on there, their food bags. Don't do that. Bad idea. This is for your, not your food bag, but your pack. Get your pack off the ground. When you start sweating, you get like a lot of salt on you, and I guess the rodents, different animals like to eat the salt, so you don't want the your pack to be eaten up. This is Appalachian Trail, goes that way. Wonder if you can go back that way or not. Interesting. I don't know. Look at the map. I was gonna stay here tonight, but it looks like everyone I was hiking with probably came and hiked on, because there were some like day hikers or overnight hikers, but I don't see anyone else. So I think I'm gonna take a little rest. Maybe go to the bathroom if I can find the privy, and then hike on. So I'm gonna see what I got left to do. So after looking at my guide, I've only walked 4.2 miles. So I have 6.8 to the next shelter. I may push on. Looks like I have 2 more mountains to climb. So I may do that since there's nobody here. It's only like 1:46. So I think I'm going to push on. I was going to find the privy to pee in, but the sign says pee in the woods. Keeps the smell down. So guess I will go in the woods somewhere. I can't decide whether you walk back that way to the AT or if you go to the right to the AT, because it said Appalachian Trail and had a sign for both ways. So I'm a little confused on that. Guess we'll find out. I might just walk back the way I came. It was like 0.5 miles uphill, but might do that. It looks like, if I'm reading this right, it looks like this might be a loop trail. So I just continue down this way back to the AT, and I came from that way. And I go that way. Looks like I missed the summit maybe, because it looked like maybe the summit went to the right and then the thing went to the left. I don't know, because it didn't say summit. So I'm hoping I'm still hitting the summit if I go. I don't know. I'm exploring, I guess. So we'll continue walking that way, and I think we'll come back on the AT. I went right out of the shelter instead of backtracking. It was 0.5 the other way. This way was 0.3 back to the AT. But it is definitely harder. It's like big boulders straight uphill. Woo! Grab my breath for a second before I push on. Okay, just left Seiler Bald. Made the mistake of going down to the shelter first. That was a steep incline, and then up to the Bald was an extra 0.2 incline, and that was hard. But it was 360 views. It was beautiful. So I'm gonna push on to the next campsite or shelter. So I'm going down there. Came from up there. And it's a beautiful area. Nice day. Pretty clear sky. You could see for miles. Mountains upon mountains. This is a fun little bridge. Crossed the road at Way Gap, and now we're going up these stairs. I think we have 2 miles to the campsite, and then we'll make a decision there. These are the first flowers I've seen so far. First flower. Found a marker, but it's so worn you can't tell what it is anymore. Not sure if this is like a historic area. I don't know. Couldn't hold it anymore, so I went pee on the side of the trail. Then I think I heard voices, but I don't know. Hopefully they didn't see anything. I thought I only had 2 miles, but I guess I have more. Still have a mile left. Just ate a candy bar. I think the rest is uphill. Hopefully I can make it. I am completely spent right now. Maybe I should have just stayed at the other shelter and just did a half day. Whew. I can make it. It's a little after, I think it's after 4:30, so I have to make it before the sun sets. So I have enough time to do everything.